for the Badgers, and why should it? Because Kentucky, a team that put together a phenomenal season, it comes to an end at the hands of the Badgers, who were able to exact some revenge after what happened last year. What will be the legacy for this Wildcats team?
Well, I think
what they didn't have is a historic season. You go 40-0, that's historic. You go 38-0, they're the only one who's ever done it. But it's still, to finish the, you don't think those Duke kids that signed those scholarship offers, those freshmen, they didn't expect to be in a championship game? So, like, these programs, that's who they are. It's hard to win every game. We salute Kentucky, and we wish Kentucky, Duke, and Wisconsin luck tomorrow.
Wisconsin did what nobody else could do this season, and that's beat Kentucky. We saw Notre Dame test them in their previous game, but how much did the lack of close games for the Wildcats hurt them maybe last night?
Well, you know, they had their share of close games. I remember I did an LSU game. They were down 6 when they got the lead.
You know, we think of Kentucky, I said all season, they can close out a game on the offensive end and the defensive end. Last night, Wisconsin closed out the game on the offensive end and the defensive end. In the last 4 minutes, I'm not sure if they got past it, but the key to playing against Wisconsin is you got to play ahead of their defense, right, to attack them, put them on their heels. In the last 4 minutes, Kentucky tried to get the ball inside, but they couldn't. Frank Kaminsky did not a good but a great job denying Karl-Anthony Towns the ball. So what happened? They're deeper into the clock. Deeper into the clock, if you only have to guard the last 10 seconds of the possession, you can sit in a stance, compete, and force a bad shot. 35-second calls, game over. Decker makes big shots. Wisconsin wins.
And that's why the band is playing on today. Listen, our makeup artist, Trish, I had to take a jacket off. It's nice out. And I said, does this look okay? And she says, well, you're wearing the wrong color because she's from Madison. But I think that they'll forgive me because you got enough reason to be celebrating this
sitting
morning.
next to us, too. You're going to look good.
On Wisconsin, baby. And I'll tell you,
wait a second. Now you're changing your tune here.
No. They can't hear me. I will tell you, Duke will celebrate 5th national title.
He's instigating right now.
No.
Are you going to let him keep dancing with you guys when he's saying stuff like that?
I'm Disco Dick.
It has been a sweet offseason for the man sitting next to me. Randall Cobb signed a 4-year, $40 million deal to stay in Green Bay, which is great, but you got a dilemma here.
I do.
Because you play in the state of Wisconsin, and I was going to ask you where your allegiance is going to lie, but we see it on your hat here.
I have to.
Your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, has been a huge supporter of the Badgers throughout this tournament. We see him at all the games. So what have the conversations with him been like?
Well, you know, he's kind of went a little dark on me. We didn't have too much attendance sometimes.
Have you ever met her?
I have not.
You got good seats tonight?
I have no clue. I haven't got my tickets yet, so we'll see.
We're gonna hope that you've got some good seats and that you're somewhere near Ashley. As far as your football team right now, it was a stunning finish for you guys, and I know that you guys hate the way that it ended. What sticks with you when you go into an off season when you had the kind of finish that your Packers did?
I think just remembering.
People seem to stick around, and the front office does a good job of keeping guys there like yourself. What is it about Green Bay that allows them to keep players like you?
I think the fans. I think that's the number one thing is we see how much our fans support us and how much they love us. And the organization, the way it's ran, I mean, it's a special place. When you look at the drive-in on a Sunday morning or a Sunday afternoon and you see the fans out tailgating in snow and sub-zero weather, it does something to you. And it's a special place to play, and I'm very fortunate to be able to play there for 4 more years.
I've seen them tailgating on a Saturday there. And the game's on Sunday. I mean, they can't wait to get started. Listen, you ever play any pickup basketball with the Kentucky Wildcats?
I didn't. You know, Coach Cal asked me to walk on a few years ago, but, you know, I figured I
You play every position. You can't play basketball,
Yeah, I'm all right. Decent.
We've been taking shots all morning, and, like, we're terrible. Like, I've airballed, like, everything. So, I mean, you really can do no wrong. But go ahead. You can put us to shame.
Okay. Let's see.
You get another one. You get another one.
There we go. 1 for 2.
He's the lefty. We're going to end there. Actually, we're going to replay this. Randall, you want to take a look at the... All right, David, we're back out on the court. Happy to be joined by Villanova's Jay Wright. You guys had a terrific season, 33-3. You won the Big East regular season, the conference championships. You had the 1 seed, and then you were knocked out by NC State in the round of 32. What are your emotions being here in Indianapolis this week after the season you guys have had?
When you get knocked out early, Sarah, it doesn't make the. Yeah, I do, because everything around you is so surreal that when you get into the locker room, you try to make it so simple and just about keeping it real about basketball, because everything around you is not about that. You know, even your walk out to the court takes about 10 minutes to get
Game out. What's the strategy to beating Kentucky? What would you tell your team if you were coaching a team against Kentucky tonight?
I think Notre Dame had the perfect strategy. I mean, they were right there, and I think Wisconsin, and that being, they're going to take away threes. You've got to spread them out. You got to have the shooters.
Season has found a way to win. Before we let you go, David Lloyd missed his free throw attempt, so we figured it's only fair.
Let's go.
We figured it's only fair to end the interview this way.
Can I show you one? Can I show you one, then you take one after me?
Sure.
All right.
I'll embarrass myself on national television. Yeah.
I'm going to get you. Just get your hand in the middle of the ball. All right. We'll work on that. The jacket's tight. Let me finish that.
Oh!
Yeah. All right.
See, now, why can't I follow David Lloyd? I don't want to follow the coach.
You got this. You got that right there.
So
hand in the middle of the ball. Follow through at the rim. Follow through at the rim. You got it.
Oh.
You were much better when we practiced. You looked a lot better.
It's the pressure. I told them, I was just, give me another one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Follow through right at the rim. You got your hand in the middle of the ball. You got it. Right at the rim. She's pressured. She's good under pressure on TV, but not shooting.
I told my crowd, I'm a soccer player.
She was way better in practice.
This is the worst idea you've ever had.